Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traemos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traemos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Now from the sunshine state of Florida, we're under the lights at beautiful LoanDepot Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7-10.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 22 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 16 homers and 44 RBIs. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. No outs, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sierra's under it. 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gerrit. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. High in the air out to center field. Sierra's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. Now 1-0 Yanks. Gerrit Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Gerrit Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Now at the plate here is Miguel Rojas. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 slot right now. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And here he is, right on cue, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come in here at 263, 16 homers, and 69 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The average coming in, 257. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Jorge.
Ready now for Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Anderson is off at first with 2 away. High and deep to right. Judge is going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Anderson is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
To the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
A ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's the 1-2. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. He's got it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box now, Michael Boykin, and he takes ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kyle Higashioka, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Three and 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. And he fouls this one off. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. To short, hit hard. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Gerrit Cole. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Topich gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, 2-1 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Magneuris Sierra. First offering.
Sierra.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Corey Bird. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now Cole's delivery, 2-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
1 out, nobody on. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Fouled away. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
So pitch.
Now to the plate, here is Joe Topich. First offering on its way. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's out number 1. Next to hit is Jesus Aguilar, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Alcantara leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
A pitcher falls behind, the count comes in, he challenges with a fastball, gives up a base hit, now 2 runners on.
Yeah, now you got first and third. You got mucho problemas right here. You got to work a double play ball, keep the runner off the board.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. One strike now from Cole. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So stepping in is Jorge Alfaro, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on its way as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and one.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Isan Diaz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Gerrit Cole. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Albert Abreu is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Sierra's under it. 2 gone. Next for New York, Michael Boykin struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Corey Bird. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Corey Bird has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Joe Topich, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Up next,
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's 4-2. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marlins lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Kyle Higashioka.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Line drive to left. Bird is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Albert Abreu. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
Lifted in the air to center field. Sierra's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two and two. Two balls, two strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down by a count of 4-2.
I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, squad hustle like a...
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch on the way. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. All even now, 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that
Now
late
back,
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball one. One-0 count. Here it is.
Hey. Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Still 1-2.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Magneuris Sierra. Flew out last time up.
Sierra.
Now the pitch. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Corey Bird. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Sierra leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball even at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for Miami as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Anthony Bass takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Topic is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here is Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. Fouled off. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 17 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate now, Tyler Wade, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All even now at 4 apiece. Now to the plate, Joe Topic. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Joe Panic will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch coming, here it is. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And he makes the catch in the corner. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Anthony Bender is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate is Michael Boykin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bird is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for the Yankees.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He comes into this one at 248, 6 home runs and 37 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line hard to center field. Sierra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jonathan Loaizaga will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now it'll be Brian Anderson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Isan Diaz, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. This game's all tied at 4. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Count 2-2.
The 2-2. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a base hit last time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gio Urshela. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1 to count. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
You got a full count. 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Zach Pop enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Tyler Wade will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on the way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th at 6-4 New York. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Magneuris Sierra.
Magneuris Sierra.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
33.
Next up, Corey Bird, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery on the ground to the right side. LeMahieu's got it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8.
Next, here is Joe Topich. He bounced out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 6-4. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Michael Boykin. First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Topich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next.
Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is roped to left, a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. If you're wondering what's left on the Yankees bench, there you go. We'll see if they think about making a move here. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Anderson is there. 2 gone. Aaron Judge stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Ground toward short, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over, so it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail it by 2. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Rex McGraw will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. From the stretch, McGraw, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down. Now
here it comes. Miguel Rojas comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Rojas leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. we could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jonathan Loaizaga gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 18th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.